taking a play calling from Johnny Moe, Kelvin being fresh to it. You stack that with the injuries, the running back situation. I think we all as fans can look at that like, Gibbs was getting off, but you sitting your bell cow down and, those tough yards, they playing 80-20 snaps. He's clearly disgruntled. They trying to fit him in. I think we just had too much stacked against us, man. And,
Tesla and the 1 and 2 tight end going out.
yeah, you throw that in there. And that's the other thing, too. I think I talked to Frank about that. Like, normally we had that third guy, right? It was last year it was Tim Patrick, with the tight end outside of J.
Tesla,
Mo and St. Brown.
Laporta.
Yeah. The year before that, we always had that third guy. We go, I think it was Tim Reynolds the year before. You always had that third receiver where if your two main guys are bottled up, you can go to that third guy or your tight end. We didn't have that this year, man. So it is what it is. You chalk it up, but hey, still a good year. But Dan and Brad, they got to go figure it out, man. With this personnel, we get too many injuries, man. When you got this many injuries, something's got to change. Is it the way we practice?
Yes,
Is it
that's my question.
Yeah.
Because they're notorious for practicing hard as hell.
Right.
Like the Lions practice all through the
Right.
year. And it's like, bro, this football, baby. Like, we can't be out here,
right,
going full throttle at all times during the season. Like,
absolutely.
I was always taught, even during basketball, like, once we get into the end of January, now practice is like an hour and a half. Like, we're going through stuff, we getting them shots, and that's it. Like, we ain't doing if you don't have shell down by now and jump into the ball, you ain't gonna get it now. So we getting our stuff done, getting out. We don't need no injury, and we going live and somebody catch an elbow. Like, nah, we don't do that. And the wear and tear on them guys is starting to wear.
Yeah, man. So I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like, disappointed for sure. Because I like Dan, I like the team he's assembled. I think we got a really good team. Just clearly we not championship ready, and that's all right, right? You go figure.
The issue is the bill about to come due. Like, what I'm saying? You got all these guys on cost control contracts. J-Mo, St. Brown, Panay, he got cashed out. Hutchinson just got cashed out. Like, now we're about to see where Brad is with making the right moves and getting the money. Because y'all got your draft picks. Jared Goff probably needed restructuring. Like, that's a conversation you got to have with him. Like, hey, no, we not doing the 50 for you. We can't do the 5. Can't do the 5.
No, I don't
not
think
no more.
I don't think you could do the 50, but I don't think he should have to take a haircut. I mean,
no.
He's and I stand by my dog. He's played well, bro. Like,
he has.
A guy
not terrible.
32 touchdowns, 5-6 interceptions. Going throw another 4K again. High 70s completion percentage. I get everybody
300 yards pass.
Yeah. I get everybody's point. Yeah, he's not the most mobile. Can he be better moving around in the pocket? For sure. But I think we had a lot of things going on the offensive line. We did not have the same running game, yet he still had the kind of the same production with less, right? So but to your point, do you pay him top dollar money with the top dogs? No, you don't. But
too high right now.
But here's the thing. I think even he would say at this point in his career, I don't want to be paid that. Right? So, but do I think and I'll be the first to say that. Do I think here's the other thing, right? You got to think about. Is there something out there that's better? If you told me wrong, I could go get Joe Burrow and trade some picks. That's maybe. I would do that.
Possible.
I would do that. But outside of
put
that,
a pin in that. We're gonna get back to that.
But outside of that, I'm not. There's nothing out there. Even in the draft, there's nothing out there that's that's moving me to where I feel like I got to move off this guy. He ain't been terrible. He ain't lost me games. You know what I mean? Like, so that's my biggest thing.
Well, it's not a move off of him right now. I don't think. It's just you're paid too much money, and we got to pay other people to keep this up. Sure. And you need too much to be perfect. Like, that's the thing with Goff is if he's got his tight ends, if he got a good line, if he got his wide receivers, you in trouble. And I mean, even without that, a lot of teams was in trouble. But to get to that echelon where y'all want to go to, he's got to be at it. Like, this is the NFL, bro. It's not when. It's not if somebody's gonna get hurt. It's when. It is when.
Right.
Like,
Which
it's coming.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
But we also got to remember that position is the most important position in sports. If you don't have someone that is competent, you're not winning at all.
I don't know, man.
At all.
I think that's overrated. I think they get too much credit.
Shit.
I think they get paid too much because, man, Lamar Jackson ain't doing nothing for you right now.
But their defense ain't. Their defense ain't been good though, bro. But here's the thing: you could say Lamar Jackson ain't been good, but guess what? They still got a chance to win a division and get a home playoff game.
What about Patrick Mahomes and KC then?
What you mean? This is the first. He been to how many AFC championships game? How many AFC championship games has he been to outside of this year?
He's been 8 straight. Yeah, but he's like upper echelon, like the greatest ever type stuff. Like, you mean to tell me that like that's the barometer for the quarterback position? My thing is, over the last 25 years, Brady, Mahomes, and then go Manning and Breeze in there, but those are a lot of cost control guys that be winning these Super Bowls. You got Jalen Hurts was another guy that got cashed out. Russell Wilson won a Super Bowl, cost control contract. Joe Flacco, cost control contract. Aaron Rodgers, when he won his, he was on a rookie contract. Like, that's for the most part. Unless you got Brady and Mahomes or Manning, you have had to win with a quarterback not being top 5 highest paid in the league. And too many teams run to, oh, this guy got that. I want more than him because I'm better than him, and they give it to him. Right or wrong?
I understand that. I understood, yes. But put your GM hat on. Everybody can't win a championship. And in order to win, in order to compete for, and every guy you done brought up is championship caliber, right? Some of these franchises just want to get, hey, we got to get to the playoffs first, right? And again, I'm not trying to rag on my team. We've never won a championship. This is wrong. As long as we've been alive, this is the closest we've gotten. Yep. Right? And it's with Jared Goff. Right. Yeah. So what I'm saying is if
one half away against the 49ers.
Right. If we want to remain relevant, if we want to continue to make the playoffs and win division titles to even have the opportunity, right? I don't think we got to stop bringing up like Mahomes, and that's up here. I'll even give Hurts that. Right now, he that because the last 3 years. Yeah. That's his. You can't. That's undisputed, right? Mm-hmm. But we come down a level. Who are the guys that consistently have you in the mix? You're competing. I got a chance to win a division title, get to the playoffs, right? You know, we were shitting on Sunshine. Look what he's doing over there in Jacksonville. That was a big win. That was a big win today.
Yeah. He's been balling.
Your quarterback, you hate that the media loves. Right, Justin Herbert
came through.
He out there with a broke hand.
Came through slinging today, baby.
No,
he came through for me today.
I'm just saying, we see those things and we're like, okay, yeah, he ain't got to that level because again, we're like, I'm gonna just call it what it is. We winners. We wanna get to that mountaintop, but in order to get to the mountaintop, you got to be able to compete to get to the mountaintop. And in my opinion, and we can go to the next topic. Jared Goff right now, out of any other quarterback, gives us that opportunity to at least compete for a division title and get to the playoffs to earn the right? Earn the right to compete for a championship.
He just got to take a little bit.
Where do you go now? This offseason, where do you go now?
All that where
do we go?
Man, the first thing you got to do, bro, you gotta deal with this medical staff. Bro, 2 straight years, bro. I'm firing the entire medical team. Everybody got to go. I don't care how long you've been around.
Kirby Joseph stuff is weird.
It's weird, bro.
It's weird.
You got to go. You got to go, man.
So with Dan Campbell calling the offensive plays, I mean, where do you go with that?
I don't mind Dan calling the plays. I wish he would have just fired Johnny Mo. I think Dan sometimes is an overly nice guy. right? He's kumbaya, wants to love everybody. You should have just fired Dog, right? And I do believe they will fire him. I don't think they bring Johnny Morton back, right? I think you go out, you hire a very smart offensive coordinator. You go out, you clearly kept your draft picks, right? You loved your draft picks, Brad. Cool, brother. You got to go build on those draft picks, and you got to have depth, major depth. And the secondary, you got to have major depth on the offensive line, because those are the areas where we've been getting hit the hard. And the defensive line, you got to get better. I think you got to put somebody better on the other side of Hutch too. That is bugging me, right? I get it. You brought in old boy Cash Doll guy. You brought him in last year. You had brother Mohammed this year, right? You played great, brother. We need another guy opposite of Hutch, man.
A star.
Yeah, you need look at Philly, right? And you know me, I hate to give Philly Howie props, but Howie understands, hey, how we gonna win championships? We gonna build through this defense. We got the guy, the quarterback,
both ways, inside out.
Yeah, the Kobe Dean go down. Hey, got somebody that can step right in. Hey, this person go down. We got this person that can step right in. You know what I mean? Like, they got mad depth, and I feel like Brad got to do a better job. If guys are out there that we can go get them. Like, I feel like we missed the window, man, this year, and it is what it is. Like, you go back to the drawing board, but I feel like we as long as we don't go back to the old Lions and we still competing, I can live with that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, when you taste 4 years of winning, it's like, when are we going to, it dawns on you, when are you going to take that next step?
Well, and like I told in the group message, I kept trying to warn that, like, man, the NFL is not for long. Like, these windows slam shut quickly. Like, this ain't the NBA. You have a championship team for the NBA. Like, yeah, an injury could take the Celtics out of a run, but they've been in it for 7 years straight. Like, literally 7 years straight. So, the NFL, bro, is just like, your quarterback go down and it's over with. Like, it's just it's brutal like that. Merk, he mentioned it earlier. Joe Burrow seems to be not happy at all with Cincy. He looks to be, and their owner Mike Brown do not play that. He will ship you up out of town quickly, if that's what you want, and get some draft picks. Does Joe Burrow suit up for the Bengals week 1, 2026 next year? Yes or no, and why?
I say yeah. They're going to keep him. I mean, I believe he's under contract, I guess, till 2028, 2029, something like that. So I don't see them moving on from him right now. Plus, you got guys in the receiving corps that will be looking for a high-profile quarterback to get them the ball. So right now, I say that they definitely keep him, and they keep him through at least next season, and then they maybe see what they can do. Because if nothing else, right now with the injuries, what are you getting for him? You know what I mean? He's unreliable. So, and a lot of these other teams are getting guys out, have been decent in getting guys out the draft too, where they don't have to pay an absorbent amount of money when they can build elsewhere. So from my perspective and looking at it, man, I think you go ahead and you keep Burrow another year. But they gotta do something with his injuries, man. That turf toe killed them this year. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of games they were down, that they could have won and actually looked like they could have competed had they had a reliable quarterback. So that's where I'm at with it, with Joe Burrow and next year.
You got it.
Point when you were talking about a quarterback that you could swindle and swing, that might be an option. He may be an option.
I mean, the Rams literally did it with Stafford. Like, this is history repeating itself. Like, this is literally the same thing. It will suck for Goff, but man,
I think Cincinnati will be crazy to let him go, because it's not like you're this glamorous franchise, right? It's Cincinnati, right? And when you got a guy like that, you hold on to him. You already invest his money into Jamar Chase and T. Higgins this past offseason. I think you got to fire the coach. If that doesn't happen, then if I'm Joe Burrow, I'm asking for a trade. They need a change. It needs to be a change. So
receivers, but the top 10 paid receivers in the league, ain't they?
Absolutely. Cashed them out, right? So you cash Burrow out, then because of his ask, I'm sure, because they were disgruntled. Hey, we got to cash these guys out. So you cash them out. I think you got to fire the coach, start over. I would even call a meeting with him, right? I'd be surprised if they haven't met with him. That would be my surprise. Like, hey, after he had his little comments, did we sit down? Did we meet? Hey, man, what's going on? What can we help with? The whole shebang there. I mean, but they put up 45 points today. You know what I mean? Like, that helps. He balled out today. But I think definitely you got to fire that coaching staff, bring in a whole new staff. I think you bring in somebody who knows what they're doing, too. Like, bring in a guy who is tenured, knows what he's doing, because they've been to a Super Bowl. Like, let's not get it twisted. They've been to the Super Bowl. They've been to the playoffs.
For sure.
They done been a thorn in Pat's side in the AFC. So the talent is there. I think definitely though it's time to move on from that coaching staff though. Like you got to go in a different direction.
So when we look at the playoff picture for the NFL, for the AFC, the Broncos are still leading. Unless it's not up to date.
No, they're still leading. They're like 12-3, right?
Yeah. So the Patriots, I think, can overtake them if they win tonight. The Jags, huge win, like
huge.
And that's the thing with the NFL. Week 8, we thought the Colts were on the way to being something. Now it's over.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally over. It's over.
Yeah.
Like they're not even winning their division no more.
It's wraps.
Steelers got a big win against you guys, like we mentioned before. Chargers, Bills, Texans. So you're looking at first round, it'd be Patriots, Texans, which would be great. It's a great game right there. That's a great game.
Yeah, great game.
Jags, Bills, great game. Steelers, Chargers, great game. And what the Chargers had to go to Pittsburgh. So you look at the NFC. We have only 2 spots available in the NFC still. The rest of these spots are pretty much clinched. The Seahawks are 1 right now. Now this could change by the end of the season with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
The Bears are 2, Eagles 3, Rams are 5, Niners are 6. We're gonna get 4 seed, which would be the Panthers, and then the Packers right now leading for the 7th seed. Lions still in the bubble, Buccaneers still in the bubble. Another team, the Buccaneers, the first 7 weeks of the season, we thought, people were saying Baker Mayfield MVP.
Yep.
Injuries have plagued them so crazy. So you're looking at 2 Bears, Packers running back again, 2-7. You're looking at 3-6 Eagles, Niners. I welcome that so much. Jesus Christ, I welcome that. And then Panthers, Rams, with the Rams having to go to Carolina, and the Panthers beat the Rams this year. Yep. Out of the top seeds, out of the top 4 seeds in each conference, which one is most fraudulent to you, Thee?
In each conference?
And I'll give you the NFC. Merk, I'll give you the AFC.
NFC, top 4 seeds that are most fraudulent.
Right now,
Chicago
we got
Bears.
Over the Panthers.
I think Carolina legit. Defense is solid.
Really?
Yeah, I like them a lot. I don't believe in Chicago, and here's why. Williams, he's balling, but he's not accurate, right? He can become very holding the ball too long. He's made some throws that throw against Green Bay was really that's probably one of his best throw of the year. That was his best throw of the year.
Man.
But he's had some very erratic throws, and I think in a playoff game, if Ben can get him to calm down and play and not play so erratic, I think they won and done. I really do. Seattle is a close to Chicago just because I do not believe in Sam Darnold whatsoever. I think he is a lame duck. I don't believe in Sam Darnold. Right. I think they got a really good team, but again, it comes down to the quarterback, right? When the playoffs come, it's about that quarterback, man. And if you told me Hey, who you taking Sam Darnold over Jordan Love or Jalen Hurts or Matthew Stafford? Hell no, you not.
I love
Ain't no
the
way.
love that you're giving Jalen Hurts today. I love it. I love the love that you're giving my boy. I love it.
All I'm
it.
gonna say
He beat it out of you.
All I'm gonna say is
Pause.
he didn't beat nothing out of me. I think y'all have gotten better. I think the team, not you. I'll give credit to Merck. I'm gonna give Merck some credit today.
Wow.
Cause you stood on it and would not. You would criticize your OC, but you would not criticize your quarterback whatsoever. And I had a problem with that. Right? When Jalen would not make those throws and Merck would call it out. Right? And I even called it out at the beginning of the season. And you never gave me credit for it. And I said, Jerome, if Jalen Hurts continue to play like that, I don't give a damn if he only throwing for 100. That ain't good. That ain't good. What you say? Oh, we winning. And Merck, I'm gonna get on you a little bit, even though I'm giving you credit. You was on that same wagon for a second, and then you hopped off. You said
last season and the beginning of this season. Yep.
You said, yeah,
let's keep it a buck. He hopped on blaming Jalen Brown or AJ Brown. That's what he hopped on. He hopped on blaming AJ, talking about Trey AJ. Are you nuts? Are you out of your damn mind?
Stand on that. I don't give
no.
a fuck.
No,
I'm
so glad that nobody's picking up that phone call. Yeah, whatever. We ain't picking up that phone call. We don't want to hear that from you. AJ stays. AJ, big fella. Big fella been coming through. Big fella had a great day yesterday.
If I pass the ball to you 200 times and you take 200 shots, okay, it's going to look good today. You made 100. I don't want to hear that shit out of him. I still stand on Trey that bum. We can go get some. Give me Jamar Chase. Give me Justin Jefferson. Give me anybody.
For all the listeners out there, they rep the same smart tech. Go ahead.
Yeah,
go
we
off.
do. But shit, fuck that. We disagree on that. But I will say this to your point earlier where you was like, well, I got to get on Rome a little bit and vice versa, the offensive coordinator. This is one thing that I did see last game that made the game exciting, as y'all say, right? Especially you, Theo. Hey, you're not getting better. Ain't no excitement watching this shit. I get it. What I saw last game, we went 5 wide. I seen the offensive playbook open the fuck up. And from that point, I was like, oh, you giving Jalen options to throw the football. Whereas you only had maybe one route that was other than a check down that was like, all right, I see this one. This ain't there immediately. I'm going to the check down. That's what I'm seeing differently toward the end of the season. Now, if
what y'all don't know,
something that I said prior to was maybe we holding the playbook till we get toward the end of the season.
No, you don't know what's going on because you're not on social media. They actually have bought in. I don't know who the name is, but there's been a lot of rumors that Philly has brought in a consultant 2 weeks ago. And that's when everything changed. They brought in somebody that's actually smart and know what they're doing and stop listening to Nick and Kevin, who are beer buddies from college, and they got somebody that actually know how to run an offense. That's where the 5 wides are coming from. And we run the most hitches in the history of the league. I'm just telling you what actually happened because you're not on social media to know. We got a consultant that's in. I don't know who it is. They said there's a lot of rumors. They said they have brought in an offensive consultant because Jeffrey Lurie ain't listening and watching that.
You said these is rumors?
No. This is heavy from Philadelphia news reporters.
The Philadelphia Inquirer.
I'll send it to you. No. I'm talking about actual reporters in the locker room.
All I'm saying, so for y'all to be saying all that, all I'm saying is what I said 4 or 5 weeks into the season when y'all was 4-0. I was right. Y'all gotta do something. If y'all want to win a championship, which y'all have won, y'all been to a Super Bowl, y'all won a Super Bowl under Jalen, right? Under Nick. If y'all want to win a Super Bowl, y'all gotta open that offense up. Saquon gotta run the ball. And here's my thing: y'all beat the Reds, y'all beat the Commander. Excuse me.
Hey, can we shout that out?
My boy Clay. My boy Clay.
Let's see what that what y'all look like next week. Y'all got a test next week on the road. I want to see. I want to see what y'all look like. A test. Y'all got Buffalo on the road. Y'all play the Bills on the road.
No, we ain't. They ain't sending them out there for real. We locked in. We pretty much locked into the 3 seed. They not gonna send them out there for real. We locked into the 3 seed. These last 2 weeks, they not sending them out there, bro. We about to get healthy. These are bye weeks. Yeah. These are bye weeks right here. I ain't gonna hold you up.
That's cool.
We're locked into the 3 seed. We can't.
I might not even watch the games.
We're a game back in Chicago, and we lost to Chicago. So that means we're 2 games back. We literally got to win both, and Chicago got to lose both for us to overtake them. We're not going out there for real. They're not.
Which is possible. That's not like impossible.
Y'all about to pack it up against Chicago week 18. Like we done. Oh yeah. So that's what I'm saying. We need both to go.
Throwing out something. You throwing out something like no. We'll play against Chicago. We will play depending on the timing of the game. We'll play, but I don't know if y'all just mail it in.
They ain't going out there serious against Buffalo, bro. We just talked about it. One Jalen Hurts ACL and everything is cooked. No, we're locked into the 3. We're going to be the 3 seed. The 4th seed is going to be the NFC Soft winner, and you take what you can get. Like it's not like we playing a team that we can knock down more or change the seed. We can't. It's over with. They should have won against the Broncos and the Giants. I can't believe I seen that graphic. I wanted to choke somebody. We lost against a 2-12 team, the New York Giants. Are you kidding me? Like everything changes if we win that game. Or what was the other game we blew, Merk? We blew another game recently.
We lost to Dallas.
Oh my! 21 against those bums. 2 division teams. We win those 2 games. We're looking at 1 seed and a real bad. Then we go out there and play against Buffalo. No. Merk, who you got in the AFC?
But you really want to. But real quick, you really want to take 2 weeks off and flick the switch against an opponent come the playoffs?
I ain't messing with.
I'm just asking the question.
Buffalo and messing with Josh Allen. Josh Allen, man, no, nope.
Okay,
we chilling. We're treating it like preseason.
I want to go in healthy, and I think that's where my mindset is. So
I choose health over wealth at all times.
You can try to win these games and look desperate and be desperate, and then go into the playoffs injured, and that shit is not a good look. I want to go in healthy. I want to go in prepared. I want to go in focused. It's almost like coming off a bye week. I want to go in like that, knowing that, I have good chances at competing. You know what I mean? And even if you win the first game and you injured, shit, you still got more games to play. So I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? And to Ron's point, I agree. Fuck it, take them games off.
So I'm gonna switch up my question a little bit to you, Merk. In the AFC, is this the time for Josh Allen? Is this it?
I would say if it's not it, it's over. Like y'all brought up earlier, those windows. I mean, this motherfucker's window's been open.
I'm firing the coach.
This window has been open. This motherfucker, that's it. After this year, that window's probably closed. With the emergence of New England, with Pittsburgh's always been right at that level, that mid-level. I think Lamar and Baltimore come back strong next year. I think Cincinnati come back harder next year. Jacksonville's emerging. You got players over there that are young. They're going to come through. Houston looks like they've been getting better over time. I think this was a fluke year to some degree for Indianapolis. They did look good. I'm not going to hate on them. But seeing what they tapered out to for the end of the season, not liking it. Denver looks good. And, I mean, hell, what this man's doing with a broken fucking hand, dude, I can't say that next year might not be decent for him. So with all that being said, I think that the window closes after this year if he don't get it done.
I'm just looking across the board in the AFC. Sean Payton, of course, but I don't trust Bo Nix to – as far as I can throw them. Like that, they looking like upset ready to happen. When that comes up, I'm betting against whoever is facing the Broncos. I'm betting against them. And I'm betting against them the next week too. But Sean Payton has been to the Super Bowl. Mike Tomlin, long time ago, been in the Super Bowl. Jim Harbaugh is the only coach that really got playoff pedigree and got it done. That's scary. That defense is real in L.A. Herbert, I've been waiting on that. That's another guy. Come on, what you gonna do? Like It's right there in front of you, dog. The big bad wolf is out of the way. You don't have that excuse of, man, we just ran into the GOAT. No, the GOAT not there. It's a whole bunch of guys that look just like you. Josh Allen look just like you. Drake May look just like you. Aaron Rodgers is 44. No, like Trevor Lawrence shouldn't be beating y'all. What are you gonna do? Justin Herbert, Josh Allen. Those are two guys that should be coming out of the AFC for the championship this year. Both of them.
See New England coming out, bro.
I mean, I like what they're doing, but they just didn't play the schedule enough for me. They schedule just wasn't good enough. It just wasn't, bro. Like they played some bums.
We said that about 6 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, like no, man. The schedule y'all had was terrible. It was terrible. So until y'all got to show. They got the show, man. They got the show. Where we at with it with NFL? Let me look back at my notes. Oh yeah, the injuries, man. Like it's too many to go over, to be honest with you. But just in the last 5 weeks, teams have been decimated, and I can't say that this is something out of the norm. Like this is every year. This is every year. Every year you gotta have depth. You need some luck, and in a 1-game sample size in the playoffs, you just want to string a couple of wins together and see what you got. Like if you could just get a couple and get to the AFC or NFC championship game, you don't know what can happen after that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm banking on.
I'm gonna hit you with this. Outside of quarterback, if this shit keeps up, you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna start seeing low management in the NFL.
That should be trash.
I'm telling you.
Come on, man.
It's coming.
Hey, man, I promise you.
Each game mean too much though. They can't
do it.
It's coming.
You can't.
Yep.
I don't believe it.
Watch.
And above all else,
guys taking fucking plays off, like literally on the sideline when they should. Man, fuck no.
Can't happen.
No,
can't happen.
I'm not. But listen, I'm not saying from a low management standpoint like they won't play or suit up. I'm saying they'll play, but they're gonna be on snap counts. They won't play every down. I'm telling you, it's gonna get to a point where, hey, why are we like I ain't seen such and such out here in 2 series. Well, he on the sideline.
That's crazy.
Just telling you, they're getting to a point where it's gonna be. I'm not saying low management in terms of not playing. I'm saying low management in terms of, you might normally pay 50, 60 snaps. Nah, we're gonna play you 25.
The biggest reason why I don't think we're gonna see that is just because the NFL don't care about their players enough to do that. Like they just don't care about the bodies enough. That's the only reason why I think that's the chief reason why. And then the second part is the games mean too much. Like you take out your middle linebacker for a series and you're just getting gutted up the middle up a touchdown.
Time out, but this is where I'm gonna rebuttal you. You just hinted towards. I said, "Hey, y'all got Buffalo next week." Oh no, we good. We chilling in
because
next 2 weeks.
But we're done though. Like the only reason why I said that because we have the 3 and it's done. You can't low manage in week 6.
I understand that. No, I'm not saying teams with low management, but you can low manage
towards the end of the season.
The Jets coming in. If I got the Jets coming in here, or if I got the Commanders coming in here, or I got Tennessee coming in here, and they 1-10 on the season, and it's week 10, you telling me if Jay Carter got a little stinger in his calf or his hammy, you ain't gonna be like, man, let's just 1-10 Tennessee coming in here, bro.
Yeah. I think that happens. I think that's been happening 1 or 2 guys, but low manage like in the NBA, you gotta think about it, right? Like we had to expand that sample size to like fit like the NBA. So you low manage a Kawhi Leonard, and that's 1 of 15 guys or 13 guys. In the NFL, if you low managing 1 guy, that's like 4 of the 60 that you have. You get what I'm saying? Because that's how big of a piece it is. If you're low managing, if you really it's gonna be a couple guys. It ain't gonna just be 1 or 2. It's gonna be like 6 or 7 guys out.
But here's the difference though, Ron. Football is watched because of the sport.
Yeah.
Basketball,
People gonna be
we
there
watch. They
regardless.
love. They gonna be there regardless. People watch basketball because of the players:
Yeah, for sure.
LeBron, Steph, Mike, Kobe. You see what I'm saying? Like football can come on a Wednesday night. We tuned in. You know what I mean?
And Christmas Day is about to
Like
show that, because that Christmas Day lineup is absolutely boo-boo now. And the NBA lineup is
it is.
absolutely amazing. The NBA lineup has smoke all up and down it. It has great matchups, great players. It's usually the traditional thing. And the NFL is going to blow the NBA out the water on Christmas Day.
Blow it. Blow them out
That's
the water.
crazy.
And they're gonna
That's
be on
insane.
net. And they not gonna be on.
And
they're
they
not
not
gonna be on traditional TV.
They're
gonna
be on
Netflix.
they're gonna be on Netflix. That's crazy.
Netflix. Come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on.
Nah.
What was the numbers that what was the numbers they did on Thanksgiving? Some of the highest numbers in years.
Man, I mean,
like, come on, bro. That's what I said. It don't matter.
They're
So
if
we sit Jay down, for a little 2 games, nobody's gonna care.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna care. That ain't stopping nobody from spending their money coming to the link to do the EAGLA chat. They ain't stopping shit.
I'm going to start watching the game against the Bills, but if it get out of control, then no, it's going to red zone. We're going to red zone. That's where we're going. Not gonna be watching that. Great segue though. NBA, just an amazing season. We got great broadcasts from Amazon Prime. I give them so much credit, man. Everything that they're doing. The NBA Cup was amazing. Stan Van Gundy, Dwayne Wade was on the call. So much energy, basketball knowledge, history. Current guy that was close enough to the league. Then you look at Amazon Prime. You go look at NBC's coverage of the game. I believe NBC has Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, and Jamal Crawford. No, Melo. I'm sorry, Melo.
That's right, Melo. Yep.
And the season is just off to just an amazing start. OKC took a couple L's here recently. They lost the cup game to San Antonio. San Antonio seems to be ahead of schedule. I still think OKC is well and above, better than everybody else. But I will tell you, I mean, he's on my guys list. I've been a fan of him since day one. I like how Ant-Man went at SGA them the other day, bro. Like, he just don't. There's no fear. Yes, no fear. He talking trash. He even posted on Instagram. Like, that's the rivalry that we need. We need a series. I don't care when it happened. No, preferably second round. We need OKC Minnesota for 7 games. We need that. As a basketball fan and lifer, bro. OKC 70 wins still on the table?
No, for sure. I think they don't get the record. And here's the thing.
It's too much energy.
I think Draymond it's too much, right? Draymond even talked about it, man. It takes so much out of you, right? And I know Shea and those guys, they've been on there. We want to go for it, man. That's a lot, right? And I think you see these snafus they run into. San Antonio, got them. Ant-Man got them. It's just a lot, right? When you playing basketball, and
traveling,
and, you doing these back-to-backs and things like that, and the travel, and it's just a lot, man. So yeah, I think 70 wins for sure. They still got a really, really deep team. It's a really, really good team. To your point, I want to see some of these teams, Denver, Minnesota. I think San Antonio, as long, man, and knock on wood, we just need Vic. The NBA needs Vic healthy, man. If he's healthy, we solid. It's gonna be solid, man. But and that was my issue when we did this at the beginning of the year when they were, Vic top 5. It's like I can't put him in there, man, if he not healthy, man. Like, you got the best ability is availability. We all know that. And if you ain't available, I can't just give you something because you're talented. Yes, you're super talented, man, but we need you to play, brother. But yeah, just in terms of OKC, man, like, 25-3. They hooping, right? But I just think we can't over. Yes, they're head and shoulders above everybody, and they're playing well. I think, and I'm gonna just throw this in there, Rome. You might not like this. Schedule been a little soft. Been a little
Oh, for
soft.
sure.
They ain't played a lot of good teams. Yeah, they ain't played a lot of good teams.
The
So
NBA
they
notorious for that. They understand that the NFL owns this, and that's their champion. All that stuff is gonna be backloaded for sure.
Right, but let's not sleep on San Antonio and Denver. They only 4 games back. OKC a two game skid away from being right there in the mix with those other teams, right? LA been hooping. Luka, Austin Reeves is having a man. I know you don't want to hear it, but Houston balling, Minnesota balling. I think it's gonna be much more competitive. I'm in the camp where if Aaron Gordon don't get hurt, I don't think OKC gets past.
I'm in the camp of Tyrese Halliburton don't get hurt. That's the one, because people don't remember they were on the ropes in that game 7. They were on the ropes, and dude looked like he was ready. I don't know what his attitude is and the confidence that dude got, but for sure he was ready for that moment. He was ready for that moment.
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton was ready to slay the dragon game 7 and came out in that quarter and a half or whatever he started with, ready to go. I'm with you. NBA is they in a great spot. Oh man, God, it's so much talent. There's so much talent. Every team is
so much talent, young talent
that you can watch for. Every team has
young
something
talent,
you can go
man,
turn on
talent.
and watch for. Merk, I didn't put this on a list, but it came up once I seen your Philly stuff. This rookie class, headline, VJ Edgecombe, Cooper Flagg, obviously, Con Knipple, Dylan Harper, Derek Queen, Ace Bailey. Like, I think we might be in the middle of the best 2 back-to-back draft classes of all time, and I don't know which one is going to be better in the long run, but this one is starting off amazing. What are your thoughts? Philly's like the 5 seed, and it looks solid. And Joel Embiid and Paul George is playing his number 3 role. It's funny that Bomani Jones talked about this. He said, if you put Paul George, it was on his show. I don't know what analyst said it, but they said if you put Paul George in the number 2 slot, then it falls apart. But if he's number 1 or number 3, he's done pretty well in his career. And right now, he's in the number 3 spot with VJ and Maxey. And Maxey, oh God, I still have nightmares.
Maxey's fucking incredible, man. I didn't give him his credit at the beginning. I'll let you.
You can go look this up. Miami Heat has like the 21st pick, and they took Precious Achiuwa, and we needed a point guard at the time. It was clear as day, like we need a point guard, and I'm like, Tyrese Maxey's right there, Riles. You're a Kentucky guy. On top of the fact that Calipari is rolling guards off the assembly line like they're Chevys.
Always has.
Take the point guard that Calipari got. Like, how hard is that? Anyway, what are your thoughts on VJ Edgecombe in the rookie class and where we're at right now in basketball? Just this talent just flooding in, ready to go off rip.
So I've been kind of looking at it, and I think early on, I was, it might have been fan base thing, but I was fucking gung ho. Hey, VJ, rookie of the year, he's cold, he's nice.
VJ
he was
Max.
Early on like the most consistent from what we saw, right? Like he'd come in and he'd get like 15, 20, and then he took off a little bit. Him and Maxey, we was calling him, VJ Max. The backcourt was amazing, right? You threw Embiid in there, and it was like, all right, the game slowed down. I don't like this. I can't go like I want to. I'm trying to go, and he's smacking his hands for the ball. I got to get him the ball. Like, I don't like this shit. And I think somewhere within the last, I'm gonna say 5 or 6 games, Maxey just kind of looked off Embiid and gave the ball to VJ and told him go. Right? Go. Nah, fuck him. Go. And ever since then, it seemed like VJ kind of got a little mojo back again. Like, okay, so I can do this. Yeah, dog used to be. He was, But this is us. This is our
For a
turn.
very short period of time.
No back-to-backs, no former MVP. Now, I seen without Maxey, I seen a little Embiid, and VJ still kind of look decent. To your point, real quick before I go off the rest of the segment, but I seen the PG thing, right? Well, where does PG on the team really fit as far as 1 or 3, right? And I don't see 1 at all. Okay, I don't see that happening at all,
Tyrese.
right? On this roster. So when I look at 3, right? You say, Maxey, VJ, then PG, and then obviously Embiid, right? If Embiid's playing. So Embiid would be a 4th option, right? You trailing, come up the floor, we might wait on you and kick it to you if we get, you know what I mean? If the breaks up, right? But I don't see it. I can see where that could hurt PG a little bit, being that 3rd option. And even in that 3rd option, I don't really know how good PG is or is going to be this year. I'm seeing he's too up and down to me. He looks like the Tobias Harris that I thought we shipped off to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I used to say that shit all the time. Like, Toby, I never know what I'm gonna get out of Toby. Like, yeah, y'all be like, man, look, he gave you 15. Yeah, so like tomorrow he's gonna give me 2. Like, I'm cool on that. That's what I'm seeing now out of PG, and that's it's disturbing as fuck, and it makes my 4 seed look fraud as fuck. I'm just being honest, right?
Well, the East is not that great. The East is not that great.
Agreed. So if the East was good this year, we probably wouldn't be in the top 10. Looking at the consistency and the way we've played, that's what I see. All right, now moving on to the rookies and whatnot. What's going on? Nipple, he looked good. I could see where between him and Ace is starting to pick up his game a little bit, still a little shoddy, but I could see probably one of them guys maybe pulling away with the rookie of the year. I don't know yet 100%. Like I said, we're only like 30 games in. I like to see somewhere around the midpoint before I make that full prediction and I stand on it. But that's kind of where I'm looking at. Like, okay, Cooper Flag is also another one in that conversation, but I don't know what Cooper's going to look like when Kyrie comes back. Is he have to share that ball a little bit more? You know what I mean? Right now, it's looking like Cooper can take any shot he wants. He can do what he wants, and there's no interruption. Playing that style of basketball, you're always going to look good, in my opinion. That's that green light shit. Like, I got green light. I do what I want to do, right? But when you start incorporating other guys, AD just came back, right? Now you bring Kyrie back. What does that look like? What does that look like for Cooper? And you could probably touch on that a little bit more. I mean, I
Listen,
don't know.
I'm just gonna cut right to it. It's probably gonna be something we post on socials. Like the Cooper Flag hate got to stop. Like, he's a bona fide superstar. We haven't had too many people coming in the league doing this on both ends of the court like he's doing, especially like his last 8 games. And people just need to stop it. They need to stop. Like, I told y'all what it was. He's a white Kevin Garnett. Take away the barking, take away the skin color, take away the animation and all that stuff that KG brings, and the skill sets match to an updated 2025 version. His level of defense that he can guard 1 through 5, and from the 4, his high post game and off the bounce pump fake mid-range game is just like Kevin Garnett's. People just need to come to grips with that. And
I won't be fraud. You said that shit. It was either like right at the beginning of the season or right before it started. One of the two. I remember hearing you say that, like, this dog's the white Kevin Garnett. I remember you saying that shit.
And people don't want to believe it because I know KG is like a mythical creature on the basketball court. Like he's one of them individuals like we never gonna see again. I get it, but that's like his whole.
Well, KG's a psychopath.
Yes, no, yes.
Take
away the psychopath. I'm talking about. But that's the thing. I was talking about the basketball skills. That's it. I know he's not gonna be hitting his head against the stanchion before the game and telling Melo that his wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios and then becoming something else. Cooper Flag ain't doing that. He not. And I mean, you tuned with the rookie class. My favorite rookie in the class, and I love Queen. I love Harper. Harper gave us like 27 of like 62 points at Peach Jam, and like if you boost that up to like 100 points in a game, that's like somebody having like 55. You feel me? Like he was dominating the game. Derek Queen, Harper, obviously Cooper Flag, VJ, but I think my favorite rookie, and me and B talk about this on the side all the time, Conkin Nipple, bro. Conkin Nipple is literally changing the Charlotte Hornets franchise, and they're gonna get rid of LaMelo Ball, and Brandon Miller's gonna gravitate towards that because Brandon Miller can be that, and he's been playing a lot better here lately. And Conkin Nipple is that guy. Like he's just a knockdown shooter, and I'm gonna tell y'all, this is very hollow ground, and this is very blasphemous. But there's signs of a Larry Bird level like shooter and scorer, not passer. He can't pass like Larry. Larry's one of the greatest passers of all time. People don't get that, but shooter, score, man, he can get a bucket. He can get a bucket.
And that's what I was gonna say is, he's good. Like I mean, he's put together some really. He can shoot the ball. Like I think that's that's the thing with the Larry comparisons come in. Is just like he can shoot, and he's 6'6". Like he's a solid 6'6", and can shoot the rock. And then if he gets in the line, it's automatic, right? He 90% from the line as well. So I don't think Larry Bird is definitely off the rails at all. They definitely gonna move off LaMelo, build through that guy. Back to your Cooper Flag. I mean, I think it took him a minute. I don't know how, I think you brought this up too. I don't know how J Kidd was using them point guard bullshit. Like what are we doing?
That was an inside job to get Dog fired, man. The minute he got fired, Dog went to the foe. They had Nembhard right there, and then they had Cooper Flag running point. Nembhard, nice. Like I take Nembhard any day. Not even older Nembhard, the younger Nembhard. He's actually nice. The minute Nico was fired, Cooper Flag went to the fore, and everything balanced out. Go ahead. I didn't even cut you off.
Yeah, I think the other thing too we got to realize. No, you good. I think the other thing we got to realize with Cooper too is like he's like a young 19.
He's 18.
He been hooping, but no, he just turned 19. I think he just turned 19. So he's like very, very like he's very, 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 very young, and to be out there just like you said, he just hooping, right? And I think that's the other thing. Like I think about us is we admire hoopers. Like, who's that like to hoop? Like, just that love the game. And I think Cooper is one of them guys that he loves to just play ball. You know what I mean? But no, he looked good, man. 19 points a game. He's starting to get his feet under him. Merk, to your point, I think when Kyrie gets back, I think he goes even higher.
You think Kyrie feed?
Because now, I think Kyrie gonna make his game go up another level. Because now because right now it's just him and AD. Now you got Kyrie out there kind of orchestrating. Now, you're gonna see lobs. You're gonna see because Kyrie is just so smart. He gonna be like, Coop, I need you here. Coop, run the break like this. Coop, get to this spot. And I think he's just gonna do nothing but egg him on. Like, nah, you could take him 1-on-1, or you going for 30 tonight. Like. Yeah. I think Kyrie's gonna help elevate him because Kyrie at the stage of his career where he ain't just like selfish, where he just like, I'm gonna go out here and get mine. Kyrie, we know how good Kyrie is. I get mine whenever
he know how to play. He played with LeBron. He knows how to play with a star.
But I think Kyrie, we all know Kyrie can get what he want when he want. Like if Kyrie want to go out there and score 40, he'll score 40.
He played with Kevin Durant.
But I think he's at a point where it's just like, it's just gonna be like, hey, bro, I'm gonna make sure you want AD eat if AD ain't up out of there. But if they get AD up out of there, shit, he really gonna be like, I'm gonna make sure you eat, young fella.
I ain't gonna hold you up. I don't even know if I would do that now.
AD thing?
Gonna hold you up for what? To get what? I mean, Lively's hurt right now. Maybe in the off season, but right now, man, let's see if you show up a little bit. Let's see what it look like with Kyrie. Let's just see.
I agree.
Because Cooper Flag is the truth.
I agree.
San Antonio has shown you, man, when they're ready, they're ready. When they're ready, they're ready. San Antonio's ready right now. San Antonio's ready right now.
And Coop gonna and the one thing about Coop gonna hoop. Right. He gonna be available, he gonna ball.
He's
right. Young fella, he gonna ball.
He definitely was
No.
leading the team in scoring
No, he-
prior, AD out hurt, et cetera. You know what I mean? So no,
AD has
Yeah.
acquiesced to him. I watched the
Yeah.
Pistons versus the Mavs. AD is setting screens for him and feeding and playing off of him.
He's
AD
not
just
scared.
not a number. He's not a number one guy. AD is a number 2
Right.
for sure. You're a Hall of Fame team if you got him at the number 3. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you get Kyrie back, if you get Gafford back, they got some decent role players.
Just to my
Flag
point,
is the number-
preface, though, I
Yeah.
just worry when you start adding other pieces, guys sometimes seem to like take a back seat, right? And that's why I prefaced it with the Maxey and Embiid situation.
Yeah,
I don't know what that's going to look like for Cooper. Has Cooper ever played where there was another guy better than him on the team? You know what I mean? Or a guy that had more, more leeway than
but his
him?
not
leadership-
in the
I'm
NBA.
sure.
That Montverde was loaded. That's high school. I know that's miles away, but they were loaded.
I think it's leadership too, right? What how do we think Kyrie's gonna come in and be right? I think, in my opinion, he's gonna come in and be like, nah, man, we gonna take this thing even higher. We gonna roll off you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get mine when I want to. I'm gonna make sure I keep because think about it. If he's still being effective with Kyrie coming in, they're a better team. If you take something off of Coop and you take some off AD to incorporate Kyrie, I don't think they're a better team. They might be worse. So you want to keep feeding that monster. You want to keep that motor going.
Just a sidetrack real quick. You know what's the most annoying thing in my life right now, and I don't care if she hears it. My wife is killing at gambling, and I don't understand it. And she's not going for big parlays or nothing like that. I would be very, very happy. But she just hit Stephon Diggs to record a 20-yard reception, 20-plus yard reception. Stephon Diggs, 50-plus yards. You only know him because he's dating Cardi B. You don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
I have no clue who that is.
Yeah.
She's hitting these bets, and she's sending them to me. Like,
hey, man,
look at this.
So
and it's pissing you off.
Pissing me off. It's pissing me off. So I'm gonna bounce this off y'all real quick to close the show. And it's a start, bench, cut to close the show. I'm gonna go to Theo first and then Merk. I want to get this into the social clip. It's a start, bench, cut, and it's on basketball. We might start doing some start, bench cuts, in some other ways. But start, bench, cut. Ja Morant,
Right.
LaMelo Ball, Trae Young. Go.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh. Start LaMelo, big guard. I'm trading
No,
Ja.
start, bench, cut.
I'm
Start,
cutting
bench,
Trae.
cut. Yeah.
Oh, start LaMelo.
Bench, cut. Yep.
Bench, Ja, cut Trae.
Merk.
It's easy.
I'm starting Trae. I'm benching LaMelo, and I'm cutting Ja.
We are all total opposites. I'm starting Ja, benching LaMelo, and I don't want never any parts of Trae Young.
I don't
ever
want
in life.
no, the three of them on my
we
team.
on the same page
But
with
at least Trae gonna play.
And do what? Not
LaMelo-
guard nobody and
no,
shoot
no,
30% from three?
No, the best ability is
LaMelo has the highest
availability.
ceiling.
How we talking about? We going off of what we seeing, right? What's here? Not. Hold on. Yeah, because we got this all fucked up.
No, we don't.
Now
You do.
based on what we seeing, or we?
When the last time Trae played? Trae was out recently more than Ja.
Trae out for the dumb shit.
I mean, that's what I got to live with.
You can't even play, not because you injured, because you just don't dumb shit. Nah, I'm cool. You can go. You can go. Yeah, I don't need that.
That's a great argument. I'm not gonna dispute it in that way. I can't dispute that. That's a great argument. I just cannot stomach
Trae
watching.
put me out twice. You know I don't like that little motherfucker, but
man.
Yeah.
I can't stomach him though, dog. I'm sorry. I can't stomach.
Who you say you starting who again?
Trae.
Mark?
No question. Trae start.
You're starting Trae?
Only the other two motherfuckers ain't playing.
Crazy.
I can't do it, dog.
That's crazy. He's starting Trae Young.
Yeah,
I can't do it, bro.
He gonna
I can't
play.
do it, bro.
He gonna show up every night. He gonna play.
I'm not.
He might be selfish.
He gonna be the worst defender on the team, and the
the
team is not gonna like him, and we're gonna be worse with him there every
worse,
time.
No way.
Worse with him than Ja.
We worse when Ja not there. When Ja's there, we're better.
Shit, Melo
He's
out
not
there
there.
throwing shit between the legs off the glass to himself, doing crazy shit. Nah, man, I'm trying to win.
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
Nah, I'm good. Y'all got anything else to add before we get out of here? Another
That was
quality,
a good one, Ron.
quality
I like
good.
that, though.
Yeah.
I even like the
out.
way you incorporated the three, right?
That was definitely.
It wasn't like you gave us one like real good one and two shitty ones.
But that's the deal though. Like those three guys, at that point in their career, they looking at taking hella pay cuts. Like they're not getting no. I'm not maxing none. Neither. None of them are getting max contracts. Is that understood? Like, right?
Yeah.
Theo, you was gonna say something? I'm sorry.
He knew you was gonna say some dumb shit, Merk. That's why he threw that one out there. But yeah, no, I got you. Nah, man. Shout out to my Detroit Pistons, man. They balling. Look, what 21-5 right now.
All it cost was a Lions.
I'm a little concerned, Ron.
Same shit. I'll still let him finish though.
Yeah, it is what it is. But I'm a little concerned, Ron, because they have not seemed to have ramped up Jay Ivey. I don't know what's going on there. So I'm just throw that in there.
We've been there. Me and you been saying
he hasn't played over 20
they
minutes
don't
yet.
need him. That's why. They don't need him. They don't want to hear the Pistons contingency in the group chat. Don't want to hear the truth. They don't need the kid. Free Jaden Ivey is the campaign that I've been running on in the city of Detroit for the last 2 seasons. Free that man. You don't need him. He's a luxury right now.
So I just want to throw that in there, man. But big shout out to them, man. They number 1 seed. But yeah, little concerned because I want to see where we go with that one because the way it's going, and there's no way he makes it past the trade deadline. No way.
No.
The way it's going.
Him or Tobias. You cannot let Tobias is making like 30 something or 26 or something. You can't just let 26 million walk off the bench in the summer and you can't replace that money. Like if we replace that money and we sign somebody long term, I still could re-sign my guys even if you were keeping Ivy and Durant. I could go over the cap to re-sign them. Once that money's gone and then the players take up that money, you're gonna get that back. So you have to do something with Tobias. He more expendable than Ivy. Ivy's next, and then Sasser. Those are the 3 guys that have just lost their way because so many of the Pistons are playing so much better. Merk, you got anything to close us out?
Nah, man. I just I was thinking about coming to see a game, man. Y'all 22-6. I think y'all 12-2 at home. I know that motherfucker's rocking. Come see what y'all doing up there, but it is what it is.
Camp 8 podcast group outing to a playoff game is in the works. Like that is in the works. Everybody coming back to the city to kick it.
Absolutely. Go
to 2 playoff games. Stay downtown. Like that's gonna be amazing in May. So look out for that news coming. Yeah, that'd be dope. We can get we go in and get a suite. Go to the game, all of us. That we need that. So, yeah, man. We back. We're gonna be a little bit more consistent. Y'all can't be mad at me. We had 7 games in 2 weeks, and I felt like I was on the NBA schedule, so wasn't no pies dropping. But recorded rewatchables earlier.
Merk was on the NBA schedule too. He was nights, mornings.
Man,
yeah.
Our schedule was nuts. It's about to clean up though.
And then we just got our rich homeboy just laughing at us saying, whenever y'all ready, I'm ready. Just send the invite. Homie, I'm tired.
Right.
I know what I said at 12 noon. It has changed at 7 o'clock. I'm going to bed.
He couldn't get out of bed.
No, this dude, man, I'm on y'all side now. I'm on y'all side. This dude gonna show up and talk about, are the Lions world class? He was supposed to be on the pod earlier. He's supposed to be there at 2:30. He's supposed to be there now. Dog, we don't want to hear from you. We don't want to hear. I'm on the Lions side now. We don't want to hear you talk about football. Nope. We don't want to hear. You don't show up. You don't watch the games. You don't show up. We don't want to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it. Stay over there.
Hey, I want to say this to end this though. Man, we pushing the pod. This about to be a new year. This ain't about to be some crazy New Year's resolution, but we are about to get in here more often. Start pushing this content, putting more content out. Make that available to you all being the subscribers and the public. And then, man, y'all push it too. It take nothing to, select,
like, subscribe,
and then send it to as many people in your phone as possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just send it out like that. And if you upload it to your social medias, do that too. Like, subscribe, of course. I said this earlier too, but man, it don't take y'all nothing to do that, man. Just so more people, it can get into the hands of more people, man. There's a lot of people that want to hear what we talking about. And then not just that too, man. We are a live pod. So, if you got some questions and things you want addressed on here, man, it's gonna get shown. It's the messages is gonna pop up, and it's gonna be all love, and we'll address it.
I got one last message to my uncle and my buddy Mo. EAD.